I've taught my students how to split their screens so that way they can do work along with watching the Google Meet. So, what you're seeing right now is a small group that one of our MLL teachers is running with some kids. So, I've entered that so that way I'm not in my own Google Meet. But if I wanted to do work along with watching a Google Meet, what I need to do is drag up slowly from the bottom of my screen. And when I do that, you can see the dock or the home bar or whatever you want to call it. Um, I can then decide what app I want to run at the same time as Google Meet. So if I wanted to run Safari, because there was a website I needed to use at the same time, I can pull Safari up. And then if I bring it over to the side, it'll give me a split screen. So I can watch Google Meet on the left and I can look at a website on the right. I can then make the Google Meet smaller, or I could make the Google Meet larger, depending on what needs more of my attention. Another thing that not every teacher and every student knows is that you can zoom in on the Google Meet. So if I really wanted to see a close picture of Joe Biden, I could. Obviously, it gets a little bit pixely because it's a picture. But you can encourage your students to zoom in on certain things. You can't zoom it in for them, but they could look at things. Now, some apps don't let you do that, not the side by side. Some apps instead, um, some apps instead make you have something over the top. So one of the apps that I use is called Class Kick. I'm going to bring that up. All right, so here's Class Kick. This is what we were working on today, some 6th grade math. If I try to split my screen with Google Meet, again, I'm just pulling it up. I'm pressing and holding. So if I let go, let me try it one more time. If I'm in Class Kick and I want to bring up Google Meet, I have to press and hold until it says Share App, then I can bring it up. But this time, when I try and put it over on the sides, it won't go side by side, but it will let you have it over the top. And this is a really good time to talk to kids about zooming in. So the kids in my class can do the work kind of back behind it, and then they can see what I'm doing at the same time. And if they zoom in, then it's big enough for them to actually see too, which is pretty cool. So it's a way to get the kids to do an activity and get some feedback as well by looking at what you're doing on the screen, whether that's your own work or if you're looking through other students' work for misconceptions or for kids who are showing great conceptual understanding.